Yo guys, how's it going? We are back for another episode of our Accrington's career, where today we have ourselves a game against Forest Green, and then we also have a game against Bolton. So let's see what we can do. We have just dropped back into the relegation zone after the last episode was not the best, but hopefully we can improve off of that today. Let's get straight into it, boys, and see what we can do. Okay, switching it to the outside now, and it's played round the back here. Astley has to stick to his man if he can, and he hasn't really done so. Guest has done very well there to get himself in a position to intercept that pass. Field should have done better, hasn't, and they're in behind and luckily over the bar. If we can try, okay, I was going to try and get a foot in. It's not quite worked out for me as Brown picks up the ball, gives it off to Jamil Matt, I believe, on the ball. Is it spreading? Okay, it wasn't Jamil Matt, but it is now, and it's now on to Stevenson, and Baba Fernandez has blocked him off, and we are 1-0 behind in 13 minutes. Baba Fernandez, why did you not track your man there? We're starting back off the same way we ended the last episode, boys. That is not exactly the way we wanted this to happen. Right. As you see there, he blocks off Hamilton and then doesn't go towards the ball at all. Easy finish into the near post. Savin probably should be doing better, but we're 1-0 down nevertheless. Jones doing his business. Good tackle again from Hamilton to win the ball back, and he's paced past his man as well. He can find a ball inside here, and he has, and I don't know why Poli did a little pirouette there before taking his shot, but he has, and it's over the bar. Why did he go that way? All he had to do was swing his foot at it and it would have worked. Passes the ball out to Field. Can we knock the ball off? That's nicely done. Guest to find it back to Field. If he can pace past his man, he can't quite do. Okay, he's managed to win the ball back twice here to carry on his run, and now he's into the box, takes the shot. It's not the best, and Torre didn't have the reactions to stick his foot out on it. That is half time, boys. We've gone in 1-0 down. Not the greatest of first halves. We've had a couple of chances, but that man there put Forest Green into the lead after a little bit of a mess up between Hamilton and Baba Fernandez. Obviously, Fernandez stopping Hamilton to track Stevens' run, and then not picking up the man himself either. Ends up sticking the ball into the front post of Stevenson, and yeah, we're 1-0 down, boys. Hopefully a bit of a better second half. Jones now to carry the ball forward for Forest Green. Nicely done from Field to keep up with his man, and now Guest is on it. He's managed to be blitzed past though by Jones, and Baba Fernandez has headed it straight back to Jones, and a poor touch there from Hamilton. That could have went very wrong, and it still can go very wrong at this point, as they have a chance, and it's a good save by Savin. And Matt is now the man to come forward, and he's managed to do Hamilton very well there, to be fair. Stevenson again on the ball. It's back with Malif, and it's a good challenge. Okay, we've not managed to keep the ball from it though. Now, can Baba Fernandez and co do just as good defensively? Astley came out for a challenge and has not won it. Guest now sticking to his man quite nicely. Field has not, and neither has Guest, managed to get inside there, and he's put the ball through the keeper's legs. Jamil Matt, at one of the most unexpected goals that I have conceded in FIFA, has somehow, it's not even Jamil Matt, it's Brown, who has managed to somehow, between Field and Guest, didn't manage to take the ball. Astley does tragic, and it's even worse from Savin. Ball goes through his legs. That is tragic defensive plays all over the field, and that is not how we wanted to start this second half. Nice little interception by Astley. Hamilton has played it off to Guest, who's found Field, is probably the only man on the field right now who can do something with the ball, and he is proving that now as he gets into the box, takes the shot, and it's not a bad effort from that angle, but it is saved by the keeper. Right, ball crossed in again to the front post and somehow into the back of the net. It will not be classed as Poli's goal, but in all honesty, we know whose goal that is. It is that man again who steps up, our youth academy prospect, who has just managed to put the ball somehow squeeze the ball into that near post. Terrible defensive plays on that near post by the man on the post, and if anything, that could have very easily been a handball, as he does deflect onto his hand, but I really don't care, as it's ended up in the back of the net nevertheless. And yeah, somehow his clearance has gone wide of the post and he's booted the post in frustration. One goal needs another one. Let's go. If it wasn't for him today, honestly, their midfield would be running as ragged. But at the moment, nice touch there from Poli. Someone did go down for a slide challenge there, but didn't actually get a touch at all. Now it's back with Stevenson again, and Baba Fernandez hasn't been able to cover very well at all. Stevenson's through again. It's played inside. It's a sweaty goal, but it's 3-1 to Forest Green Rovers as they bag it in the 79th minute. Poor defensive plays again from our centre-backs. Don't know what's been cracking with the centre-backs today, because they've normally been so good, but there's been so many mistakes today that have cost us that this loss. 3-1. And Poli did actually get contributed our goal, but at the end of the day, between the two youth academy prospects, who else would you have expected to score from us? Because it's been tragic today. Not had too much of the ball as Field in this match, but unfortunately we've not really had the time or space to create anything with him anyway, and Field steps up and he whacks one off of the bar, and that is the reason why I'm saying he probably would have been the difference if he had the chance today. But that is the end of the game. We do lose it 3-1, not the way we wanted to start the episode, but it just gives us a little bit more of a push of where we need to be actually fixing our squad in the transfer window, which we will have to do. As Jamil Matt, I'm pretty sure they didn't have more than they didn't have many shots at all at goal today, but three of them did find their way into the back of the net. And yeah, Poli did get awarded with his goal, even though the defender kicked it into the back of the net. But nevertheless, we're 1-0 up. We lost the game 3-1, shall I say, and that drops us probably further into the relegation zone. Right then, post-match interview. Let's see what they've got to say. What do you think went wrong today? We have to make sure our heads don't drop, because at the moment it's not good enough. Yes, they are. I am not going to deny that. You have to learn from your setbacks, because right now they are a better team than us, and they've demonstrated that in a couple of games so far this season. We've been beaten by the better team on the day. Don't know if I actually agree with that, but yeah, I don't really have any other comments, to be fair. Right, so I've just got back out of this match and Nottingham is going nuts at me. At no point this season has he asked me to give him a new contract. I'm pretty sure at no point has he asked me to give him a contract offer, but he's saying something about that. It's for the best. I can't be arsed because I don't want him here. And this man's also on the transfer list, which I added at the end of the last episode after I'd switched it off. Stopped recording, shall I say. And yeah, I put a couple of lads on the transfer list, as you can see. Right then, so Mitchell Clark, I'm feeling fit, definitely ready to play. Hope you are not planning to put someone else in. Shit. You know how important you are, but I don't see him playing today. I don't really want to take him out for guest, but I might have to anyway, just for this game. And hey Gaffer, I know you've got a lot on your mind, but I thought I should take let you know there's some discontent in the dressing room. It feels like the club's just drifting at the moment, and some of the boys aren't sure this is a team that they can that can win anything this season. We are looking for you for some reassurance. I know how you feel. Let's just say that. Right then, boys, here we are for our second game of today's episode against Bolton, away from home at Sanderson Park, where today we have to try and put in a decent performance, and a lot of a better performance than what we have been putting in so far this season. A couple of changes to the squad. Delfonso up front. Clark has been brought in as right back, unfortunately, and I don't know if there's a couple of other changes that I've made. I don't think there actually is, but yeah, we'll go into this one, see what we can do, hopefully put in a decent performance. Let's get into it, boys. Right, Hamilton has the ball. We'll play it out to Field, who we know has pace, and it's looking like an end-to-end game already, boys, as we'll get in behind, take the shot, and it's saved by the keeper. Already 4 minutes in, and it's looking like a very dangerous game for both sides. Muffle at that side, and it's a good interception from Astley. Definitely a step up in defensive play so far from these two lads in this game. But Delfonso slides a nice ball through, and again it's Field charging forward up the field. Can he take the shot? He can, but it's wide of the post, and another good chance for the young man, but not quite finding the back of the net just yet. Sangare plays the ball off nicely. Perrett to Baba Fernandez. We'll have to switch the play here, and it's nicely done out to Clark, who has a bit of space actually to work with it, and he has not worked with it at all. In fact, plays the ball. It's Delfonso. Somehow the keeper has made the save from a point-blank range there, and we're still at 0-0. 3 very good chances so far in this game that have not worked out. It's now with Morley. Played it off to Bavardson. And Sangare's gone in with a challenge and nearly won the ball there. Perrett has gone in with a challenge as well against Sadler, but not managed to win the ball. And he still hasn't here. And it's inside. It's a good save by Savin. It's a bit of space for this man, but a good, an easy interception in the end for Perrett to take the ball. Clark plays it to Field, and this could be a very nice piece of play. Only 3 passes involved, but Field this time surely is able. No, he isn't. No, he isn't at all. He's put the ball wide of the post still. We are at 0-0 in this game. We've had so many chances in this one to take the lead. Field, that man there especially, has had 3 very good chances in this game and not managed to put us in the lead as of yet. But we'll try again in the second half. Right then, here we go, underway as Field picks up the ball straight from the start, and he's taking it past his man already, who is clearly struggling with defending against the man, and it's a shot at goal, but it is saved again. Who spreads it off to Sadler. It's back inside to Thompson, or Thomason, shall I say, and now it's just hanging around in the midfield, but a good pass through the defence, and here we go. It's probably going to be, it's not, it's a good save by Savin, but a very big opportunity there for Bolton. Big challenge there from Nongelo, who can bring us forward with the ball, hopefully. He has a little bit of pace, but here we go. He's showing he has more pace than I first thought, and he's managed to beat the whole of the defence here with his pace. He's ran the whole length of the field, and he's managed to get the shot saved again. This keeper is not letting anything past him today. He's not going to be able to beat his man at all. So we'll play it back here to Astley, back to Clark. Give it back to, okay, it's gone inside to Hamilton this time, and now Sangare has some space. Gives it off to Delfonso. We'll give it back to Sangare, who has space again, and he's put it wide of the post. Field is there to try and get some defensive plays going on their right hand side, and now a big challenge is needed, and it's not coming just yet. Baba Fernandez, it's a good save by Savin. Well, he had loads of space, he just passed it a bit too close to the defence, as now Sangare plays the ball off. Delfonso has it, plays it off to Perrett, now over the top to Longelo, who you know has pace, he's showed it already in this game. Ping it into the centre, San, there we go, and Poli has mishit it. Oh! No other man I would have wanted that to fall to, apart from Poli, and he's managed to put it wide. That is full time, boys. Somehow, we've not managed to take the 3 points today. We've only got the 2. And I honestly don't have a clue how that's worked. I really don't, because we really should have been winning that game by 3 goals to 1. No, what am I on about? I'm just saying random fucking scorelines now, but we should have been bagging, I reckon, about 3 goals today. Field probably should have had a hat-trick. But yeah, a 0-0 draw in the end. Their keeper had one hell of a game, to be fair. And here we are, post-match interview, boys. Right, so are you frustrated not to have won this round? This time round, football isn't always predictable because we deserve to get the win from that, and somehow we didn't manage to do so. There wasn't much between the teams today. What did you make of the result? We absolutely battered them. The players gave me everything. We battered them. We just weren't able to find the back of the net. And did you play for the 0-0 today? You can see that we didn't. We were really determined out there. We definitely didn't try and hold on for a 0-0. Jesus Christ. Right then, boys. So we have a transfer offer for Michael Nottingham. After he has basically just had a go at us for putting him on the transfer list, but we'll put an offer in of that, and hopefully they'll send one back. Now we have 3 player chats. We say thanks for showing faith in me. You've done very well this season, Sangare. Boss, I really think that if I don't start getting regular regular games here, I'm going to need to reconsider my future. If you want to leave, brother, that's your problem. I rely on you when it matters. And also Mitchell Clark saying gutted about the result. At the end of the day, mate, you stayed in the as a right back in a 0-0. Well, you got a clean sheet at the end of the day, so it's not too bad. Right, so just before we end the end of the episode, Nottingham's negotiations have broke down in the end. Don't know why, to be honest, because, yeah, but I should have just accepted that offer. I really should have, because I don't want him here anyway. Right then, boys, so at the end of this episode, we have finished the episode in 22nd, as you can see there. Picking up only 1 point out of the 6 today. Really should have done better, to be honest, but didn't manage to do so. And yeah, poor performances in the end, but in the next episode, we are going to have 3 games and the start of the January transfer window. So now we're starting to get into the business end of the season, when we can actually bring in our own transfers. That's the point where we're looking to improve and actually start putting in good performances. First one's against Exeter at home in the league. Second one is against Bristol Rovers away in the cup. And third one is against Oxford at home in the league again. So hopefully a few more points in the next episode, but you'll have to wait and see. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please do leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next episode, boys. Peace.
Rise up from the ashes, wings on my back, stay lit like a matchstick. We ain't coming back, I swear. Just let go and see what happens. Gotta let go to see the magic happen. They got us a quick change, so we like them in phase. I'll just buy a new watch, time to make my wrist ring. The zero gravity keeps elevating me.